Okay, I think we're in the middle of a job. Let's get right to it. Oh, no, we're starting a new one. Let's do it. We're going to just take the highest paying one. Wow. I wonder why my DLCs don't load. Is it not all connected? Oh. Oh, there it is. Texas. Do I have anything else? No, just this. Okay. Well. Nevada to Flagstaff, LA to New Mexico. That's the 10. Let's go to New Mexico. That's what was just on the video before the stream. That was me. Oh, that was actually driving home. So that was New Mexico to LA or Texas to LA. Which way are we going? We got to make a U-turn. Let's do it. Just turn the lights on right away and never think about them again. Where's my gas? Where's my gas? Oh, we gotta stop making gas. Always start with the full tank. I learned that lesson. Can't believe they don't start you with the full tank. It just slam on the... Sure we get gas somewhere. I don't see anything on the map. Oh, 405. Oh yeah, we're in LA. Supposed to be a helicopter flying above us? Or is that in the song? Checkity check check. Water before it turns green. I am completely serious when I say I would buy a wheel and stuff to play this game. This game is crazy fun. I don't know why. But it sucks playing it with a keyboard. And I can't get the controller and the keyboard to work together because it wants stuff that it wants stuff on the keyboard and never recognizes my controller. Do. But here we go. Wish I knew where the gas station was. I wish I knew where the gas station was. I can look on the map, I guess. Look on the map. This I don't recognize this in it at all. Oh yeah, right on red, Holmes. I'm just gonna go. Verada, where is the gas? It's actually not so bad because this is not a long trailer. It's just a regular old trailer. Is that? Also, I'm a terrible driver. I mean, I'm playing with a keyboard, so. What do you want? What do you want from me? I think I need to get over. I'm gonna get over here and drag race this dude off the line. Because he's a loser. I can tell already. Alright, we can just go. If no one's going there, we can just go. Because no one else can go anyways. Look at that. Good gap. Gappity gapped. Oh, of course, Randy's Donuts. I think I've been there once. I'm gonna go. It's my privilege, truck driver. Wait, am I supposed to go on this thing? Oh, shoot. I missed my turn. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. Look at that. I didn't even take a sign out. Dude, it's so much nicer when you don't have a massive cargo. You get more money with the massive cargo, but this feels like I'm driving a sports car. We got to keep our eyes on the gasolina because we only got a half a tank. Yeah, I have rolled about 3 or 4 of these off stream. There is no footage. We won't talk about it. Is that a gas? I can't. Oh, it is gas. Okay, we're going to stop and get gas right at the beginning of the journey rather than waste our time. We will fill up and just go all the way through. Honestly, if I was a gun for hire and I picked up a truck and it didn't have complete full gas in it, I would be upset. I'm not sleeping, you're sleeping. $20 probably. Those are pennies. go. Whoops. Okay, let's go. What's up, Macafamama? Driving a big old truck. Going to New Mexico. Have you ever been to New Mexico? Okay, listen, in California, you can make a right on the red. You gotta stop, so don't do what I just did. That's a ticket. I wanted to get gas at the beginning of the journey, so we're in LA now. This does not look familiar to me at all, but that's okay. Okay, where the heck? Why did I go this way? Why didn't I just... I knew what I needed to do, and I believed the GPS. Never trust your GPS, man. It is a little bit shocking that there is a generation that can't read a map. If you hand him a Thomas guide, he'd probably trip out. Never left America? No, New Mexico, brother. Not Mexico. If you've traveled between states, it's basically like traveling between countries in Europe. In almost every sense of the word except for language and currency. I've been, but I only drove through it. Where's this game telling me to go? Okay, you know what, ding dongs? I'm going. I'm a big old truck. You're not a big old truck. And that's my new song. I'm a big old truck. You're not a big old truck. I'm a big old truck. You're not a big old truck. Where's it telling me to go? Is there an on-ramp right here? This, you know, this feels like LA. I don't recognize it, but yeah, this dummery. There we go. Oh, these signs look so familiar. That's a weird. Oh my gosh, the road. Yep. There's the concrete Jeff talks about, and I can never see it, never not see it. That's the skyline over there. I went to law school right here, like right where this freeway is, close. 10 minutes away. All right, guys. We're hitting the 10 West. Here we go, 10 West. Wait, why does it say East? I've been to Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, Florida, Virginia, Indiana. Oh, okay. That's a lot, dude. Those are all, even within the states, they're so different, you know? That's probably more than me, maybe? I don't know. I'd say I got California. Let's count them off. I got California, Oregon, Washington, Nevada, Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico, Texas, Florida, New York, and every state that touches the water between New York and Florida. I don't know how many there are. 3, 4, maybe. South Carolina, maybe a Virginia or 2. You want to live in Florida forever? Yeah, I've been to Florida. It's cool. I went to West Palm Beach. I was there for a week for work. But I went and hung out. I just went to Texas. I've been to Texas twice now. The last time was Houston. This time, wait, where am I going? This way? Yeah. The last time was, I just went in October last year. And I went to Austin. And then I went to Jeff's place. I hung out there. And then we took his plane and he flew us down to Houston because it's like 3 hours away from Austin. And then I went to the biggest Buc-ee's in the world, and I bought a bunch of stuff at Buc-ee's, like $150 worth of crap. Most of it food. Oh no! Oh, I've made a huge mistake. I blame you. It's your fault. We gotta make a U-turn. But Texas is cool. Weather's the biggest difference, I think, in the different places you go. I think mostly wherever you go, the people are pretty cool, you know? I never had trouble with nobody. Okay, this wasn't too bad. I've never been, you know. I'm in LA. I'm in Southern California. We don't have Buc-ee's at all. You'd have to bribe like 8 billion people in LA and probably kill 4 hookers and smuggle 80 kilos of heroin or something before they'd let you do it. It's too much space. Everyone's want to dip their head in your money. But yeah, it was cool. It was it was big inside. It's just a big old store. It's a big old store with a bunch of gas pumps outside. But here's the funny part. So like I said, Jeff took us in his plane, and we landed at a little airport there, and his buddy picked us up in a Tesla. So we went to Buc-ee's in a Tesla, which is a gas station. Okay, we are on the road, boys and girls. Oh yeah, okay. What do you mean you're a music guy? What does that mean? Tell me what I'm a music guy means. This jerk? Is this right? Do I gotta go this way? Yes, I do. That son of a ding-dong was about to ding-dong me. Well, you can go get ding-dong so. Hey man, you know, I'm 1,500 miles from home. I'm just at the mercy and the kindness. I have to depend on the kindness of strangers. Oh, yeah, friends. I'll just say I wasn't the only one. The place was packed. There's a bunch of Teslas. They I don't know how much they make in merch versus gas. But I mean, if you said, oh, they make more in gas, it'd be like, okay. If you said, no, they make more in merch, it'd be like, okay. And if you said, nah, it's 50-50, I'd say, man, okay. I mean, it's huge and it's packed and everyone's just buying everything. I bought 2 shirts, about 400 pounds of junk food, and a tumbler. Oh, okay. That's cool, man. Guitar, bass, and sing. Oh, okay. That's cool, man. You know, that's like that's a part of my life, dude, that I did for a long time. It was like play in bands and on stages and all around, kind of like the West Coast. I play drums and guitar mostly, but I started with piano lessons when I was a kid, and then I was in like a children's orchestra. Okay, we are. Look at this. Look at this. I drive this thing like a sports car. Yeah. I mean, I'm, you know, I'm looking at gear every day. Who's honking at me? Don't you honk at me. Oh, okay. Is that you playing a guitar and singing? What kind of music, dude? I think wait, have we had this conversation? Oh, look at the planes. I didn't see those when I was driving out to Texas. Look at these planes. Look at, there's Jeff right there. All right, so we can do different views of the truck. Here we go. Boom. 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 Oh, it's no biggie. So how's it going, man? Are you having fun? I also bought a bass. I was gonna learn bass. I'm still gonna do it. In fact, right now my fingers hurt. Yeah, that's pretty. I think of music like. This is how I prep for stuff. How I motivate myself to learn. Like someone sends me a set, usually like MP3s or. Like, hey, go look this stuff up on YouTube. And the way that I motivate myself is, as I say, dude, you have to play this in 10 minutes. There's like 3,500 people out there, and in 10 minutes, you're going to play this song. You better learn the intro. You better figure out if there's any breaks in it anywhere, and then you better figure out the ending. Right now, you probably got one playthrough undisturbed. Fun bass and singing? Okay. When you say music theory, do you mean stuff like, are you in school or are you like, do you mean just self-studying or with a teacher? If you're in school, then it's time for you to give me lessons. It's time for you to give me lessons anyways, because I'm pretty basic on guitar. Okay, that's good. That's definitely good. Anybody that talks to me about drums, I'm just like, look, dude, don't spend any money on any gear. Okay, you got how much? You got hundreds and hundreds saved up, and you want to buy this $600 piece of crap plastic e-kit toy thing that's going to break in 6 months? No. Take $50, find a teacher, take an intro lesson where you're going to sit down with a real acoustic drum kit, a real teacher who's going to teach you just, 30 minutes of fundamentals, and then, but you'll play it, and you'll be like, boom, pa, boom, boom, pa. And then you'll be like, I hate this. Or you'll be like, I love this. And then, if you $50, it's a perfect investment because if you keep on with it, you've learned how to hold a stick and how to strike a surface and set the drums up ergonomically and all that. So you got a good foundation. That's totally worth the $50 or $30 or whatever, $60. Music lessons are the way. You got to do it. That's my weakness for when I play guitar. It's mostly just playing. I had piano lessons, and then my dad played guitar, so he gave me lessons. And then I had lessons for drums, and I forgot. I didn't have a French horn teacher, but if you can read music, then it's not a problem. So I had already had piano, so. But yeah, it's, you can kind of tell. Like I'm not too versed in guitar, but I can pretty much tell just by looking at a person's drum kit and how they've set it up, if it's like, this is gonna hurt, or this might be pretty tasty. You know, you can just tell. That I don't have to see the drummer. I don't have to hear him. I don't have to know nothing about the person, anything. I can just look at the drums and just know. You just know. Get out of my way, mama. Karen. Quit hogging the lane. You know, you're not allowed to drive with a trailer in this lane anyways. It's illegal. The number 1 lane, I think maybe only for passing. But you're not supposed to. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, you know what? Here we go. Is it going to build up some turbo speed? You know what? You start to get used to shapes. And a lot of it is like when you read language. Like when you read, for example, English. You don't go I. Okay, next word CAN. Okay, next word READ. Now that's I. K. N. I can. You don't do that, right? You just know. Okay, that's a word. It's this. It has this sound. It means this thing. And you start to see shapes, and then you can kind of see the music after a point, right? I don't mean to be like magically, but like you look at the chart and you can just see, it's going up right here. It doesn't mean I know exactly where I'm going to be on the fretboard, but I know I'm going to be going up. You know what I mean? Now, the bummer of when I drove out to Jeff's in Texas was I did it all in one shot. And that meant both times that I went through New Mexico and Arizona, which would have been beautiful for GoPro footage, which I have GoPro footage of the whole drive. It was all dark and you cannot see anything because there is nothing here. There's no lights. There's no civilization. There's nothing. There is nothing, dude. So if it's dark, it's just pitch black. Dude, I am the best truck driver on the planet. Maximum efficiency. So when you play guitar, do you sing, or what's your primary instrument? Is it bass or is it guitar? Man, I haven't seen Cars in so long. I kind of barely remember that movie. For me, Pixar had kind of started to fall off by Cars. I don't even know what it's like now. I feel like primary guitar, yeah, that's a good choice. No disrespect to bass, but I think you can. I mean, that's coming from a drummer. It's like I can't do anything just with my instrument alone. Probably guitar, piano, violin. Piano's tough because a guitar you can take with you, a violin you can take with you. Pianos are difficult, man. Even if you're not going to carry a keyboard around, you know? You still need power. It's like, But those are all probably your best like foundational instruments to learn both kind of melody and rhythm. Picked up bass. It's a pretty good. I mean, it's not a, again, no disrespect to the bassists, but it's easier to go from guitar to bass than it is from, glockenspiel to bass. You're already familiar with the concept of the fretboard, and all the root notes are the same, so that's a good move. I think it's good to, I think it definitely helps me as a drummer to not only know melodic instruments and play them, but to have melodic instruments have been my first instruments. So out of 4, the third one was the drums. I know people say piano is percussion, but you know what I mean. I kind of want to learn to play violin, but I also really love violin, and I feel like if I start to play it, I'll start to hate it, and I don't want to hate violin, so. But yeah, so sometimes, like when I approach odd meter songs, for some drummers it's because a lot of your foundation is just 4, right? 4 or 8, or even sometimes they trip up on 3, and odd times are super tough, right? Because they're only thinking in 4s and whatever. When I hear a song and it's in 5 or 7 or something, I don't even think about the drums. I just internalize the melody, because there's going to be there's going to be some melody that's in like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then repeat, and I just learn that melody like, oh, it's this, and whatever it is, just, and then as long as you give like a kick on one, a nice solid bass drum on one, and everyone's like, oh, there it is, then everyone's kind of happy. But yeah, I just internalize the groove or the loop and then play to that, as opposed to trying to, oh, that's 3 and 2 or something. I don't think of it that way, and that's probably from melodic foundations. Yeah, we cut to the inside. Later, skaters. All right, how's our gas? We got half tank. 6. Oh, shiz. That's cutting it close. Can we make it 618 miles on a 55% fuel? Ooh, boy. Ooh, look at this oldie car. Man, I would love to have one of these. Anyway, so tell me about your gear, brother. What is your primary guitar? I just bought a little Yamaha parlor guitar with a built-in pickup because I just wanted something I could record with really quickly. I have a bunch of acoustic guitars, but they're all just pure acoustic. They don't have any electronics. So on the new year, they had a bunch of sales, and I just picked up this little, composite body Yamaha. It's like is it a 3/4 guitar or a 1/2 or something? And I can just plug right into an interface or a mixer and just go right into Ableton. Good old Strat, good choice. Oh, really? That's pretty fancy. Do you have as much trouble with like noise and feedback as people complain? With the semi hollow body? Hey, get out of the way, little car. I'm loaded up and trucking. Eastbound and down. I'm passing. I'm gassing and I'm passing. Passing and I'm gassing. Oh, yeah. We call it threading the needle. I couldn't think of anything funny. I was trying to think of something funny to say right there. Oh, shaz. Okay, you know what? We cut to the inside. Oh, yeah. Oh, that dude just changed lanes into my trailer and caused 1% damage. What a D-bag. What do you run direct into a computer or do you run an amp? And are you running any sort of modeling box, or is it just pedals and an amp? Talk about your signal path. That's what guitarists always want to talk about, right? What kind of cables do you use, man? What kind of 9 volts are in your pedals? Let's get into the nitty gritty. Do you make your own cables? What's your favorite brand of soldering iron? All right, tell me about the finish on the Strat. I want to know what the color is. Is it a burst? Is it a dark? Is it a light? Blonde? What is it? Tobacco? Is that what they call it? Or violin burst or something? Is it a Hello Kitty Strat? I was just on Guitar Center and they have a whole... What was it? It was like a whole Hello Kitty line. Oh, and with Fender. They had guitars, cables, a pedal, like a fuzz or something. Everything was pink. Just under 500 miles. How much gas do I... Oh my gosh, I'm going to need to get some gasoline. Dude, we're in Winslow, Arizona. Look at that. Standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. Hey, guy, keep an eye out for gas. Oh, there's some gas right there. We're going in. Right? There better be gas here. I saw an icon, but I think it was on the other side of the freeway. We're taking a risk. Checking it twice. Okay, you know what? We're not going to get lulled into this BS. Oh, no, there is gas up there. No, it's a camera. I don't know what camera means, but I want gas. I saw a gas station sign over here, so here we go. My, well, I have a couple sets of drums, but I basically, for kind of all instruments, I'm super happy with kind of just a natural gloss. Wah, Tube Screamer, Klon clone. Oh, a Klon Centaur? How much did you pay for the Centaur clone? 4,000? 250? Wait, is there truck gas? There better be truck gas or I'm gonna pitch a fit. It's discrimination. Oh, these sons of bitches. They don't sell trucks gas. Oh, yeah, they do over here. So both, I have Yamaha and Tama. And they're both like a natural finish. One's amber, but it's as close to natural as you're going to get that isn't actually natural. And then I got a bunch of snare drums. Brass, so it's just brass color. Pearl. Couple DWs. One's just piano black. The other's like a sparkle black. And then I have a little 10-inch effect snare. That's the same thing. My newest Strat is a 2K Candy Apple Red 65 reissue vintage 2 series. Did you get it pre-vintaged? That sounds expensive. Did you buy it new or used? We're about to find out how serious you are. How much was that? People start dropping like 25K or 2,500. Oh, okay, that's cool. New? How much did you drop for the Strat? Someone comes to me and says, I got a budget of $5,000 or something, and I needed everything. It's like, okay, I think I can just make it. Someone comes to you and says, I got $20. How much drums can I buy? It's like, you can buy 1.5 drumsticks. Ooh, that's good, man. Okay, we've got a serious player here. Someone puts in 2K plus 1,500, something like that on an instrument. You know, good luck. I mean that with all sincerity, dude. That's some good stuff. I like the color too. I bought a DW snare and donated it, and it was close to a Candy Apple Red. Basically that, but not with the gloss. No, I'm just going to go. You guys are all sitting here picking your butts. I'm going. Oh, yeah, amp. What do you say? What amps are you running? Wow, this is sketcheroonies, man. A guy I went to high school with, he didn't go to college. He went to a trade school and learned computer-aided drafting. And he got a job working for some company that draws the freeways with computers. So he's telling me all the things they have to keep in mind. He said all the lanes in the federal requirement is lanes have to be 12 feet wide. If they're not 12 feet wide, it's probably some old road or something before the law. But all roads have to be 12. The lane has to be 12 feet wide to fit trucks and stuff. And you can't have more than a certain turn gradient because the trucks will tip over. So you got to keep them like, you know, can't just screw the drivers. Oh, and I run all Zildjian stuff for cymbals. I know this means nothing to you. I'm just gear talk. It's for the internet at large. I'm running Zildjian cymbals. Everything is massive now. I run 2 rides. One's 23-inch, one's 21. And the most rides, like 90% of rides are 20s. And big crashes, 20-inch crashes, 20-inch... what do I have? Swish. Man, I found this sweet, like probably 90s vintage Swish without rivets. They all come with rivets, and it's really hard to find the ones from the factory that don't have holes already drilled in the cymbal. And I found one in Japan, and I ordered this thing in Japan. It's like, it looks brand new. This thing is 40 years old or something. It looks brand new, and it dude, it's at my house from Japan to LA in like 2 days. It's like perfect packaging. I'm like, dang, I was so happy. A deluxe reverb, yeah. What is that? Is that 210s? 212s? 210s? 210s, right? Is it a one or a twin? Hold on. Oh, I gotta drink some water. Hold on. Oh, man. I was parched. Okay, go. Hand on W. This is how skilled I am. I'm basically driving this massive death missile with WASDA. And a mouse. Imagine if everyone drove their cars with keyboard and mouse. Oh my gosh. I have no amps. If I'm plugging a guitar or bass in, it's just running into an interface. My drums are my live gear. Everything else is just fun. Dude. Oh my gosh. The disconnected right when that car drove into me. I can't believe it. It's a conspiracy. Okay, dude. Burb. Woo! Oh, I'm gonna tip. No, brakes. Okay, gas. Gallup, that's gotta be Texas. This guy just cut me off. I'm gonna draft him and then pass him. Look at that. Get past. Can't stop me now. I'm going to draft this guy, then pass him. Oh, it's a big old bus. Oh, McFarland Racing. Let's go. Get past, Cletus. That is what you call some drivers. No one can drive keyboard and mouse like I can. I will push W with the best of them. Uh-oh. This is dangerous. Stay off the gas. Okay, now hit it, because this is a big old hill. Oh yeah. Later, sucker MCs. Oh, Albuquerque. Big old New Mex. Should I rent a car to road trip to Texas, or should I drive one of my own cars? Should I take the monkey bike? What if I tried to go to Texas on a vehicle that topped out at 50 miles an hour and was not allowed on major freeways? I'd have to take only back roads from California to Texas. That would take a week. That would take a week. Uh-oh. Yeah, this way. This one. Santa Fe. Oh, this is super sketch. Woo! Saved it. Like a balls. A big rig balls. Oh, yeah. Oh, whoa. Don't come out of nowhere like that. I might be crowding the lane on purpose. You don't know what I'm going to do. You don't know what I'm going to do. I might throw the high beams right now. Bam. Bam, ba-bam. Ba-ba-bam, ba-bam, bam. Ba-ba-bam, ba-bam, bam. Ba-ba-bam, ba-bam, bam. What am I doing? I'm going this way. Oh, yeah. See if we can keep a steady pace at 90. At least 90, 91. That's a very safe speed for a large vehicle. Very safe speed. Oh, no, I feel like getting slower. Stay above 90. It'll blow up if we go below 90. Oh, you're gonna pass this train. See? They're not that great. Why am I slowing? It feels like I'm going way slower. Even though it says 91. We got plenty of fuel. No worries. There's a sketchy turn. That's a definite flipper over.